Mary Lee had looks that could stop a train. Every boy in town knew her name. She'd flash that smile, then walk away. Breaking hearts was just her game. Hair like honey, eyes like summer sky. She'd date him once, then say goodbye. Down in Murphy's bar on Saturday night, she'd have 3 boys starting fights over who'd buy her next whiskey sour, while she'd laugh and feel the power. The other girls would whisper and stare, wishing they had her golden hair. Robbie Johnson was the quarterback king, 6'2" with a championship ring. All he thought about was the next big play. Never noticed girls till that September day, when Jenny Miller dropped her books outside and he stopped to help with no pride. Jenny worked down at her daddy's store, never asked for anything more. Brown hair plain, but a heart of gold, the kind of girl you want to hold. She thanked him softly with downcast eyes, and Robbie felt something come alive. But pride comes before the fall, they say. When you think you own the world, it slips away. Mary Lee couldn't stand to see someone else got what she thought was hers for free. Word got round about Robbie's new crush. Mary Lee felt her first jealous rush. How dare that mousy little thing take the one boy who could be my king? She never wanted what she couldn't have, till Jenny had him in her grasp. Mary Lee put on her tightest dress, red lipstick and her Sunday best, waited by his truck after the game, called out sweet as sugar, called his name. But Robbie tipped his hat really politely, said, "Sorry, ma'am, got plans tonight." She followed him down to the county fair, saw him win Jenny a teddy bear, watched him hold her on the Ferris wheel, and felt something she'd never feel. That empty ache when you realize you can't buy love with pretty lies. Months went by and the leaves turned brown. Robbie put a ring on Jenny's finger by the river where the willow trees grow, where real love has room to show. Mary Lee stood in her empty room, prettiest girl with no groom. The wedding bells will ring next July. Mary Lee watched a couple drive by. Jenny is glowing in her simple white dress. Robbie is looking at her like she's the best. And all the boys who chased Mary's games had found new girls who knew their names. 'Cause pride comes before the fall, they say. When you think you own the world, it slips away. Mary Lee learned too late to see you can't win love with vanity. Now she sits alone on Friday nights, watching other girls in the stadium lights, cheering for their boys who chose them true, not for their looks but for what they do. She's still beautiful, that ain't changed, but beauty alone leaves you estranged. Mary Lee had looks that could stop a train, but Jenny had a heart that could ease the pain. And in this life, when all is said and done, it's the gentle souls who've really won. Now Mary Lee watches from afar as Robbie holds Jenny underneath the stars, learning that love ain't a game to play. It's a gift you give